Hello, my name is Muhammad Ahmed, and today I'm conducting an interview regarding the impact of family support system on professional working women in Pakistan. And I'm here with Mrs. Eileen Das. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm amazing. Can you please introduce yourself?
I've been working at Foreman Christian College for the past 11 years. At present, I'm working as Chief of Staff with the Rector and looking after a lot of operations, events, and other things in the university. And there are about 160 people who report to my departments.
Directly to you.
The directs are the supervisors and managers, but under them is I'm supervising almost 160 people in the departments.
That's absolutely amazing. That must be tough, though.
Well, it's tough in some cases when there are a lot of work and then there are different types of things going on, events going on. But when you are in a rhythm, you are in a flow, it's not that difficult. You prioritize the things, you manage them well, so it's not that difficult.
Like, you just get used to it after a while.
You can say to some extent, but work is work.
Exactly.
And one should never take it easy.
I totally get you. But you just have to be on top of it at all times.
Somehow, yes.
I get that. I totally get that. Should I start asking you questions now?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so as you're a working woman in Pakistan, you have a professional life and you have a family life. I wanted to ask you, how do you adequately balance that professional system of yours and that family system of yours, and that they don't clash and they work perfectly? How do you do that?
Well, this is a question asked by many people. People always ask, how do you balance life, professional and family? So I must say that it's not easy actually to balance both roles, because at home you are a mom, a wife, a sister, a sister-in-law, and many other things, or even a daughter-in-law. And at work you are totally a professional. But by prioritizing the things, by managing time well, and most of all, keeping your personality emotionally balanced, that is the key to work both ways.
So basically, what you're saying is that you have to be emotionally intact at all times.
Um, as a human, you can't be intact all the time. You have to face some problems, some difficulties.
Exactly.
Sometimes you are coming to the office and you have a hard talk with your husband. So you are not emotionally intact.
Not emotionally
And
intact.
sometimes your son gets up and says, "Where are you going, Mom? I need a cup of coffee." And you
Oh
want to
God.
leave. So these things, it's not. But then it's like that also, that if you have a balanced personality and you control
Exactly.
your emotions and you know how to manage the things,
Right.
you can do that.
So the key to it, the basic aspect of it is that you have to manage your emotions as much as you can, like on both sides, I guess.
And you have to manage your time.
You have to manage your time.
time. You have to make your life a little discipline to manage both things.
How disciplined though? Is it tough to like manage both of them at the same time, like the time?
At your age, it's difficult. At my age, I would say not, because discipline comes with maturity.
Okay.
Discipline comes with practice. So you can manage that and you can bring the discipline, but challenges are always there.
Right. But you overcome them because you now have that experience to overcome them, right?
Yeah, that is true. It is somehow, to some extent, it is that, yeah.
That's
With the experience, you overcome on many things.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. As we're talking about challenges, you must face a lot of them in your everyday life every year because you've been working a long, long time.
Yeah.
How do you deal with them? And what's the hardest challenge you've ever faced, in your opinion?
The biggest challenge is to be a woman. So, if you are a woman, the people around you does not sometimes accept the women leadership, does not sometimes accept women empowerment. I'm not talking about going to the extent that, this is like, okay, people are like saying, we don't. They do accept, but to some extent. A woman rising above their mental level or above their expectation is sometimes difficult to digest. So there are challenges as a woman in the society. But with the time span, things have changed. People have changed themselves. Not everybody is like that. You get good people, you get people who don't. But on the other hand, challenges could be like gender biasness.
So you're saying you face a lot of gender biasness, but with time it has gotten better, right?
It has. It has. When I was young, I'm still young. But it has gone.
Obviously.
It has gone down. But you come to a mature age, it's different. But there are challenges to be a woman in our society, I must say.
And it's not easy at all. Obviously, it's not easy at all, and you face them every day, right? You
Yes,
have to
every
go through
day
them.
to some extent. Not that much now, but to some extent it comes across you that being a woman is a challenge in some cases.
And you feel like, yes, I am a woman, and I feel like I'm a woman in this place at the same time. And I also, as you said, that people cannot admit that a woman is above their mental level, she's above their pay grade and stuff like that. They cannot accept that mentally. Do you think that the male ego is also kind of part of that? That it's partly the biggest challenge you have to face because most of your problems are due to that.
What I said was actually the thing you are saying. There are male egos, but male ego is not with every male, I tell you.
Okay,
You did not
okay.
face that ego when you are at home with your father.
Exactly.
Some ladies do not face that ego with their husbands,
Exactly.
with their sons, with their brothers, but you face it in the society when you come out.
Exactly.
So a little part of ego is also there. You cannot deny that.
You cannot deny that at all. I totally agree with that. I think a lot of organizations and other, I think, NGOs, they do a lot of work. They try to do a lot of work, protests and stuff like that, to try and make life easier for women, not even only like workplaces, like all over. What do you think they should do? What is one step that you think they should take to improve life for working women in Pakistan?
Promote education.
Okay. And how do
Not only for women, but for everyone.
for everyone?
Which will change the perspective of this nation, right?
Exactly.
Secondly, women should be treated like humans, not like something that they are women, they are not humans. Sometimes we are treated like we are different from men, but we are humans. Man is also a human, woman is also a human.
Exactly.
So when we treat woman as a human, then there'll be no problems. But here I would say that there are some men who are very refined, who are very much into it, that they really see women as a human. It's not everywhere, right?
Right. I totally agree with that. And to promote education, do you have any like specifics in mind, like how they should do that? For example, like should they start with like village areas, or should they just do it in the city? How do you have any idea about that? Do you have
About the
anything?
education, you're talking about the women education or
No,
gender?
just generally.
General education is that there should be education policy which goes for everyone. Why a child who has the resources, who has a sound background, can get a different education, and a child living in a remote village does not have a teacher in the class to be educated.
Exactly.
So the education system needs to be improved from the grassroots levels.
Exactly.
Everyone, like we should say that education for all, not for the ones who can afford, not for ones who are in the cities, not for ones whose parents are educated, but education should be for everyone.
Everyone. And I just wanted to ask you, like, additionally, what are your thoughts on the FSC level system? Because there is kind of a difference between the people who go there and there.
I know there's a big difference between FSC and A-level system. People talk about it. Again, the thing comes that we have not changed the FSC system for years and years.
Exactly.
What I studied in FSC in my grade 10 books,
Exactly.
the lessons are same.
Exactly.
So you can say it's the same lesson, the same thing. Whereas if you compare it to the A-level system, the syllabus is every third year or every second year, they change many things
Yes,
in the
exactly,
syllabus.
exactly.
The books are changed. So if we are into that, if we are really into that education system, FSC is not a bad system to go with. It's a very good
I
system,
totally agree.
and the books are very good, but they need to be changed and upgraded or updated with the time, as
Exactly.
other systems are doing it. So
Exactly.
our system is not bad actually. We need to focus on some areas to change it.
I totally agree with that.
Right.
That's an amazing answer. Now you do this every day. You come here, you work, and you have a family back home, and you are doing. How long have you been doing this, by the way? I want to ask.
I've been married for 32 years. The first 5-6 years I stayed at home. Before that I was working before I got married, and then for the past, you can say, 11 years at FCN. It's about 25 years I've been working.
25 years.
Yes,
Wow,
I've been
that's-
working continuously.
That's
Like
amazing.
I've taken my career very seriously, and I've changed the organizations, but I'm working.
That's absolutely commendable. I cannot believe 25 years. That's wow. So has during this time, like quarter of a century, any situation arisen where you needed to prioritize either your family or your work? And how did you deal with that if that was the case?
You have to prioritize the things, and you have to manage the things by prioritizing what is important at what time. Sometimes we prioritize work more than family, looking at in a perspective that, oh, if I don't work, what will I do?
Exactly.
And family is there, I'll go home, and if I don't see the family 1 day, 2 days, it's okay. Tomorrow I'll see them.
Exactly.
That's not the case.
Yeah.
Prioritize your work, prioritize your task, and manage them.
Exactly.
Family is also a responsibility you have, and work is also a responsibility you have taken by choice.
Exactly.
So both choices is, you can say, I said both choices are my love. I can't leave one and I can't take the other one. There are challenges when there is a workload or anything. That depends upon your life partner also. That depends upon your family situation also.
Exactly.
And on the other hand, that depends upon your professional bosses also. That what you are giving and what they are taking. So that is it. So you have to balance between them. How to balance? You know that this thing is coming, and with that there is another family engagement coming. Women are into a lot of family engagements, you know.
Exactly.
So we are the women who wait for sales to go and buy things. We are the women who do a lot of family things. So it's
Exactly.
like, if you have a professional responsibility and at the same time you want to give full time to the family, and you want to do everything there, so you are not either doing your professional neither your family.
Family duty.
So prioritize at what time what is best for
What
you.
is best for you? So you should just always see that what is best for you, and you should keep
It's
yourself
like
first.
it's like a student life now. When exams are near, you can't grasp everything in one day.
Exactly.
So you have to prioritize your studies before also, and near exams, okay, your focus is there. But if you have not done anything before, you cannot do
It's not
anything at
gonna
that
work
time.
out at all.
Yeah, so you understand well what I'm saying.
I totally get you what you're trying to say here. You know, in Pakistan, society has like a really rigid. I think it has changed. The view of women has changed, but it still has that expectation on women, both in a family support way and in a professional way. It has certain responsibilities that it gives women. Like, you need to do this, you need to do that.
That is.
Do you ever pay attention to that, like, jargon ever, or do you not?
I do pay attention to the things. See, here we live in a patriarchal society.
Exactly.
We cannot come out of that. The South Asian region, the subcontinent, we have our own values, rich values,
I totally agree.
where women are seen as a respectable person in the family, a
totally agree.
homemaker who raises the children, who supports the husband, right? So you cannot say that I'm going to take out these things and I will be a professional woman, or a
Exactly.
professional woman says, I cannot do this. I have to be a woman at home also.
Exactly.
So challenges are always there, but I do believe that what women can do at home, sometimes men are not able to do. Because this is how the people see the woman, a mother.
Exactly.
If you ask the man to raise alone the children, it would be difficult.
It's going
But
to
in
be
many
tough.
cases, women raise the children alone. But
But
when they are together, they are raising a better nation,
exactly.
right? So I think you've got your answer in that.
I've got my answer in that. That's amazing. That's absolutely terrific. But over these 25 years, you must have faced a lot of challenges, like any person does, not only women, but any person does in their professional life. But obviously, as you are a professional working female in Pakistan, they are accentuated for you. So how do you wake up every day and motivate yourself that, yes, I have to go back to work after a hard day, or like just any day that, yeah, I have to go back?
That is, the motivation comes inside you. You're a former Christian college student.
Exactly.
The motto says, by love, serve one another.
Exactly.
That is the love that would motivates me to go to work. If I'm at Foreman, or even if I'm not at Foreman,
Exactly.
the love of work and the love of home, that when I'll go to work, I'll do better for my home.
Exactly.
Right? If I am going out and I'm helping my partner, I won't say that the partner is being ignored, but if I'm helping my partner, he's doing the same for me to go out and work.
I see.
So that is the motivation I get every day. That yes, I have to go and I have to contribute towards the society. And in the end, that is you say by love, serve one
To
another.
one another.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
And
at home, you serve one another with love. At work, you serve one another with love.
so your motto in life is that, like, spread love, not hate.
And then, love doesn't envy.
Oh, that's
Love
amazing.
doesn't hate. And love doesn't do indecent things. If you are in love with someone, you will not like that person to be in a difficult situation.
Exactly.
In the same way, if you love others, you love life, you love your work, you love your home, you will not be doing any indecent thing in any way, isn't
Exactly.
it? The motivation remains there.
That is actually amazing advice. You need to be right. I'm serious. That is amazing advice. That you would not like to see someone you love in a difficult situation.
Yes,
That is
that's true.
wonderful. That is wonderful. Okay, so after that, I need to ask you that, if for one day you were taken out of your job and somebody called you from Supreme Court, they were like, yeah, hey, you need to be the president of Pakistan for one day. What would you do? Like anything. You can do anything you want. Just what would you do?
It seems to me like a movie.
It is a movie.
It's a
Life
movie.
is a movie. Life is a
One
movie.
day president or one day prime minister.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. First of all, things doesn't change in a week or one day.
Exactly.
It takes decades and years to change.
that's absolutely true. That's
Right?
so true.
But still, you have a question and I have to answer that. So, in one day, or in 1 week, or in few days, what my thinking would be to see what our policy says, what our rules, constitution, or whatever says about women. If only that is implemented in one day, I think society will be a better place for the women to live. We have a lot of good things around us for women, but we are not implementing those things.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And that is like, it's a challenge to do it. But I
Exactly.
must say that whatever is there, whatever is in the pipeline, whatever is there for the women, let's implement
Let's
that.
implement that.
And you'll see a whole new world to come.
Do you have anything in mind, like a constitution or a law that you would say, yeah, this would improve life for women so much?
I must say that sometimes in some cases, not in my case, I won't say, but in some cases, women are specifically seen in a job which is moreover a job of looks. Like if you go to somewhere, a receptionist, they
Exactly.
expect there should be a woman sitting. A secretary, there should be a woman. and a good looking woman, right?
Exactly.
We have a very different type of parameters of good looking in Pakistan, you know very well.
Exactly.
So that is. But I have in my mind that women should be given equal status.
I agree.
Equal status because they are also human and man is also human.
Human.
The people who give equal status to women, the people who give equal status that they are human, you must have seen the families, the society where women is being respected and given, they grow much more, right?
Exactly.
So it's like equal status should be given. But here I must say that there are few works which men think that women can't do, but there are women who are doing in the world.
Exactly.
Right?
And they're proving men wrong every day in every field, sports.
I won't say
scientists.
proving wrong. I would say supporting men
Supporting
that
men.
they're a part of it.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly.
All men are not there to prove women wrong.
Exactly.
There are men behind women. If we say that there is what the saying is that behind every successful man there is a woman. But behind every successful woman like
There's a
me,
man.
there must be a man
Man,
behind.
exactly.
And I agree that the man behind is the motivational support,
Exactly.
is the motivation to you.
And in your life, that has always been there. Like your husband has always supported you.
He
has
always
behind
supported
you.
me.
That's amazing.
And before that was my father who supported me. I got education. Then my husband, I didn't stop. He supported me, and I did a lot of in education after I got married. So that is the thing, that you have a motivation behind who helps you to go, who helps you to, to live your dreams.
Live your dreams. Exactly. That's absolutely wonderful. Now, I wanted to ask you that as you are very experienced and you have seen a lot in your professional life and overall in life too, if a young person, a young woman comes to you for advice regarding a professional life and what you should do, what is one advice you would give to them that you should do this if you want to be successful?
The first thing is that education, right?
All right.
You cannot survive in this world, in the present scenario, if you don't educate yourself.
Exactly.
Right? That is the foremost thing. The other thing I would say, okay, women sometimes don't celebrate the womanhood.
Exactly.
They always complain that being a woman, I have been deprived from many things.
Exactly.
Celebrate your womanhood. Celebrate yourself that you are a woman.
You're a woman.
And you are the beauty of this world. Not the beauty in looks, but the beauty that comes from inside.
From the soul.
Your soul is beautiful. Your inside is beautiful. Your heart is beautiful. So if you have that confidence in yourself, you are going to achieve whatever you want to.
So basically, they should be proud of themselves and they should be confident in themselves.
Every human being should be proud of what God has created.
Exactly. I totally get that. Afterwards, like, you have a long life, obviously, and all of us have some sort of regrets. I mean, I do. I'm only 20, in some way or another. But do you have any regrets in like this situation, like your family life and your professional life, that you feel like if I could redo this one thing, I would redo this one thing?
I don't have any regrets in family, professional life. But if there's a rewind button, I would go back to my school stage, where the world was different, what we see now.
So you would go back to your past?
I would go back to my school times and would celebrate those days. And then I would like to come back to my family again.
So you would like to relive those
If
days?
there is a rewind button, and I know there is no one.
I mean, hey,
You live with the memories, but the time we have spent when we were kids, it was a different time. It was a different Pakistan. It was a different country where we have spent our childhood.
so do you miss that, or do you think that this Pakistan now is better?
The nothing stops for you.
Exactly.
And whatever is present is better.
Exactly.
though you live with your memories, you go back, you live with your memories. But people who say, no, no, this is not better, that was better, that is something. You can be with the memories, but whatever is present is your life. You should be thankful to that.
And you should live in the present and
You should live
let
in
go
the
of the past.
Yes.
That is absolutely amazing. That is good advice. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because the past can't let you go forward.
Exactly.
If you clinch to the past, you just hold it tightly, you will not go forward.
Do not go forward ever.
Memories can come. Like I said, I want to go back to my school time if there's a rewind button.
Exactly.
But it's exactly what you have achieved now is because of the present.
Of the present. Exactly. That is absolutely amazing. I think you, as a mature professional that has been in the field for 25 years now.
More than 25.
More than 25 years, and has done amazing work, not only in FC but outside FC.
Yes.
What do you think is the one common mistake or one common thing that in every place you've been as a professional woman that you think every organization and every place of authority is doing wrong with respect to hiring women and having them work, that you think should be fixed if women are to go forward in the professional workplace?
I haven't seen anything, or maybe I've been hired in such roles where I couldn't judge these things. But there are a few places where women are not given equal status.
Exactly.
So that is the thing, that they should be given equal status wherever they are working. I worked in different organizations and I saw that women are respected, women are given chance.
Exactly.
But with friends working in different organization, always complaining that we are not treated the same as men are treated.
Exactly.
So the equal status is missing somewhere.
It's not there.
If I have not faced, I will not say that it's not there. It is there.
It's there. Exactly.
It is there.
And how do you think that can be achieved? Like changing the mindset of the people in authority, like the men, or just like better education, I guess?
I'll give you an example here. That in our society, if a chicken is cooked, the best part is given to the son.
Exactly.
This is very common.
Exactly.
So the drumstick is given to the son, and if there are two sons, two drumsticks, and the rest of the meat is given to the daughters.
Exactly.
Let's change the mindset from that dining table.
Right, exactly.
It's the grassroots level to change the mindset.
Like we should start from the home.
Or you can say that this week you are having, next week she will have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So basically the change starts from
your
homes.
From your own home, from your own inside.
And do you think in the future, like in your opinion, when do you see that maybe Pakistan, not equal status because that is a long time away, but what do you think that this would be at a level where women can at least rise up even more and be at a much better place where we are now? How many years do you think that will take?
Pakistan is at a better place in terms of women.
Exactly.
Our women are doing great jobs.
Exactly.
Our women are doing a great deal of work.
Exactly.
It's not time bounded. Somebody rises up. How can you forget the little girl Arfa Kareem?
Arfa Kareem, exactly.
How can you forget one holding an Oscar?
Exactly.
How can you forget a folk singer, Abda Parveen?
Abda Parveen.
Right? So they are doing it. It's just the mindset to be changed. So it could be like, and how can you forget the first women prime minister in the Muslim country?
Exactly. Benazir Bhutto.
Yeah. So it's not that it's not changed. It is.
Exactly.
But it is how you perceive.
Exactly. And to change that perception of women, we have to start at home, as you said.
Yes.
And that's all of my questions.
Thank you.
That was an amazing interview. The answers you gave, the advices you gave, I think I'm not a woman, but they will stick with me. I'm so impressed, and I'm genuinely in awe of your intelligence. I'm truly.
And I
in
would
awe.
say that this is the month of women.
Exactly.
Celebrate your womanhood.
Exactly.
Don't you think that women are not what the world perceive? It is what you see them.
But you see
Okay.
them. We should celebrate them and
Celebrate the womanhood.
Done. I will personally call my mother and say I love you today, tonight. I promise you,
You
that.
should do that.
I will definitely do that.
You should do that.
Done. All right, this is all. I think that's how we got it. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's it. That's all my questions. Would you like a remark at the end? Any leaving remark? Any post note?
I would say that what Foreman is doing here for the female students and for the women in Pakistan,
Exactly.
it is remarkable.
It's remarkable.
And the motto of the Foreman is not only a gender-biased motto. You
Exactly.
cannot say that it is the humanity,
Exactly.
that you should love everyone and you should serve everyone.
Everyone.
So live by that motto, and you will find that the avenues are open for everyone, especially for the women in Pakistan.
That is absolutely beautiful, and I totally agree with that. We should give love and we should spread
Yes.
love, and that's
Yes.
the best thing we can do as human beings.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am, Mrs. Eileen Dass. This was absolutely amazing. It was
Thank
an
you so
honor to
much.
talk to you, and I will cherish this moment. Because this was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for
So-
calling me.